All right, check this out. This is very subliminal because Trump he made himself in New York. He's a New Yorker.
Yeah.
This case, the only case where he's actually getting sentenced as of right now, we don't know what other cases are. It actually pops up there. But this is the cash money case where he supposedly like gave money to a prostitute with his like campaign money, even though
I heard about that.
There's no like legitimate evidence to prove that. But hey, whatever. That's what they're claiming. The jury said that he is guilty, and then the judge is sentencing him, even though the judge knows they can't actually put him in jail because he won, and you can't put a president behind bars. There's an actual law to protect. Thank God that we're not like any other retarded republic who can do that. Thank God we're not. We can actually like respect people that are in power to an extent, you know?
Yeah.
So whatever. This guy, the only reason why under the New York law they're doing this is because they want to say that he's a convicted felon. They want to say, oh, he's a convicted felon because a New York state judge sentenced him. Even though it's not a legit sentence, he's not going to jail. He's not going to go on parole.
Yeah, but so they can have that on
It's just for them to call him a felon. Just for all
so
Democrats to be like, you see, you voted for a felon.
Yeah.
How dare you vote for a felon?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they're just trying to have something on him.
Ridiculous.
There's a lot of...
It's petty.
Yeah, I get it though. I get why they wouldn't want. They don't like him. I get why they don't like him, but at the same time, they're like, why do you? I don't get why you like the other.
Yeah, like it's not like the other option is any better.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't understand.
I don't understand. If anything, you should be like, they both suck. I'm out of it. I don't know what's happening. Step away. Don't even like. Who cares? Whichever one. If you don't like them, you should know that whatever you don't like from that one, there's something you're not gonna like from the other. So just step back. Let the show, like me, that I just step back. I would let it pass. And I'm a little lenient more to what the Trump, like, you know, Trump's whole thing. I'm a little more lenient to it because the things that he has said, and I'm like, I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? If I agree with it, I'm gonna agree with it. If there's more shit I can't agree with, I think I'm gonna go with what I mostly can agree with, right? And I think most Americans will probably agree more. But when it comes to more like I said the other day, when it comes to more like, I guess, personal shit, they'll be like, no, because this side cares more about us. But you're like, yeah, do they care more, or do they care about the country and where it's going? Like the bigger picture? Like you're one person versus whatever millions there is in America, right? You're one person. Why? There's those are people that don't sacrifice for the greater good. You get me? That whole, whatever, they're more selfish. And there's people that will admit it to you, and they'll be like, all right, now at least we know this. I mean, whatever. That's just my input in that, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just... It bothers me, though, because he's the first president.
I watch your TikToks. I watch your Instagram.
It really bothers me, because he's the first president to be convicted. And it bothers me even more, because if you can do this to him, you can do this to anybody.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at right now.
All right.
But let's watch this really quick. This guy does a really good job, and this is actually CBS.
Yeah.
President-elect's legal team had argued the so-called hush money case should be tossed out because he won the presidency. But New York Judge Juan Merchan disagreed, ordering the president-elect into a courtroom next Friday, either in person or virtually, and signaling Trump won't serve time behind bars. Instead, the president-elect appears headed for what's called an unconditional discharge, meaning he'd be a convicted felon in the eyes of New York state law, but face no other court or jail time. Trump's spokesman tonight calls the ruling deeply conflicted and says Trump must be allowed to continue the presidential transition process and to execute the vital duties of the presidency unobstructed by ongoing cases. This is one of 4 state or federal criminal cases Trump has faced in recent years. The 2 federal cases have been dismissed, while a Georgia case remains on hold. Trump can still appeal the judge's decision to not dismiss the case, and of course, this means we're now one step closer to something we've never seen before. A president-elect in a courtroom facing criminal sentencing, a proceeding unlike any other in American history.